Hello, hello. Welcome everyone back to Green River Project. Hopefully my mic's coming through now. I'm having difficulties with the audio stuff. Live feedback. Looks like everything should be good on my end. As long as it's capturing it. There we go. Yes. Alright, that's working at least. Alright, so I got the mic working now. Sorry about that. So, for those of you that have been following the Green River Project, you can see that this looks a little bit different than what you've probably seen on the Instagram and the other videos, and I'll get into that in a hot second. But in the meantime, yes, it's been a while since I've streamed, and I just decided to pop on here and do some more building and actually record it for once, or stream it, so you guys can see the lovely stuff that I've been cooking on a little bit here in the background. Obviously life gets in the way when it comes to stuff sometimes, so I've been slowly working on this whole little thing. If you can read on the screen there, it says GRP 2.0, Green River Project 2.0. So this is obviously a second iteration of it. But before I get into that, I'm going to try and figure out what's going on with my desktop audio here, because it's not picking it up for some reason, and that's going to become an issue while I'm building things, because I'm going to forget to speak, and then it's just going to be an awkward silence. So, if you give me a second here just to go through and figure out what in the world is going on. Desktop audio. Maybe if I switch, what do I got? Hold up. What are you set to right now? You should be, yeah, THX spatial. I can see the mic going. I don't see that going. Why is that? Hopefully mine. I don't know why that isn't going. Let me see this. Yeah. Let's see. Let me go work on one of the settings here too. It's, alright. I need the. It's also been a hot second since I've used OBS. Like the last time I was streaming, I was using Streamlabs OBS, and so I switched back over to OBS. So I probably should have troubleshooted a little bit of this before I went and decided to start messing around. Desktop audio should be set to that. Why that isn't coming through, I don't know. If I set it to that. Okay, that's... Okay, now it should be coming through. Hold on. Alright. We got something. The wonders of trying to work with all this. Alright, let me turn my mic up. Let's get this up to here. Let's drag that down to there. Doing all the wonderful audio settings that I gotta do when I don't do the thing for like frickin' 20 million years. Okay, flip that over there. Excellent condition. Cool. Alright. Video quality should be updated. Let's see. I don't want... Give me a higher picture. Alright, cool. It is streaming in higher picture. Let me just... Video quality should be updated. That is still really loud for the desktop voice. What the hell? Okay, that's something... Alright, let's crank that down even further. Do apologize for this. Alright, cool. It is streaming in high picture. Let me just... Video quality should be updated. That is still really loud for the desktop voice. What the hell? Okay, that's something... Alright, let's crank that down even further. Do apologize for this. Alright. I think if I knock that up just a little bit like that. Okay. I think that should be... Yeah, let's stick it in there. Where'd the music go? Next song? Okay, next song's playing. Alright. Alright. I think we're good now on all the sound quality stuff when it comes to everything. Video quality still looking good? Alright, so we're good. Hi, welcome back. Alright, so a little bit of explanation before we get into the stream. Obviously you can see this is a lot different than when I was last working on the Green River project. And the reason behind that one is that I ran into a boo-boo while I was building this building right here. And that is the new BMO tower in downtown Chicago. And so I was going through and doing what I usually do and doing my calculations, trying to scale it down based on the height. And so a lot of the time when I do these builds is that I don't have the official architectural length and width to the buildings that I'm creating. And so what ends up happening is that I just kind of base it on the grid that the building is placed in. Because Chicago, if you know, it's a very grid-based city. It's like very squarish base grid. It's a little bit rectangular. It's not exactly a square. But the whole city is basically a giant grid, which for Legos makes it fantastic for me to go ahead and do my thing and build it and everything like that. So I ran into the issue though when I first started out this project is that I did not do the math to really calculate the actual correct widths and lengths of the grids in the city, and I eyeballed it more than I should have. And so what I thought was okay when I originally built the Sears Tower, because the Sears Tower, the whole city, if you haven't been following this, the whole city is based around that Sears Tower model in the middle, that big, tall, black building, if you don't know anything about Chicago. It is based on that building alone. So that building was a standalone building that I first created, and then I decided to come up with this whole idea around it. So that one is to scale, and I have, it's a really famous building, so I have like good architectural numbers and ways to scale it down, so it's like it is exactly to scale the width, length, and height of it. And so I based the grid around that, and I incorrectly visually identified how large I should base that grid block that the Sears Tower sat on, and therefore when I got like 5, 6, 7 blocks out, it just created this whole monstrosity that started looking not correct once I had realized that I was off the scale. And at first I thought it was completely fine, but when I went to go do this the new BMO tower, which actually is, I think it just finished construction within the past year. I went and decided to do the calculations for the width and the length, because the new tower I actually had some data on it, and when I calculated it out and built it to the scale that it should have been at, it was not fitting in the block anywhere near correctly the way it should have. So what ended up happening is that I realized that pretty much every single building in the city was off scale. And therefore, me being me, I need to go back through and rebuild every single freaking model in the freaking city. And that's how we end up today. So far, the only two buildings that have survived completely intact without being rebuilt at all is the Sears Tower, because that one was but the way the scale is based off of is based off that tower, so that one was completely fine from the beginning, no issues there. And funnily enough, 311 South Wacker Drive, this tan one right in front of the Sears Tower, somehow also managed to actually be in a good scale shape for whatever reason. So I only need to change the base a little bit based on the new block size and everything, but that tower alone, for whatever reason, ended up magically in scale as well. So didn't have to redesign that one, which is good because I really enjoyed the way that one came out. But anyways, yeah, all the rest of these buildings have had to be redesigned, and so that's where we're at with the project today. We got Alpha Queen Art and Gaming in the chat there. I see you there. So welcome. To the rest of you that just joining in, welcome, and we're gonna get cracking along here. Why does it feel like my music ran away again? Okay. I don't know. I'm using a new audio library. It's the YouTube audio library today for the stream music. So I'm just trying to make sure it's doing its thing. I think it's doing its thing. So anyways, yeah. So next building I'm thinking I'm going to start working on today is the Franklin Center, which is going to be going in this block right here. This is part of the Franklin Center right here. However, the way I've got it built is so that it's kind of like on its own base plate here, and so like I kind of have designed like that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be so nice with these new towers, and stuff is not going to fit nicely on the base plates as it should. So that's going to be a fun issue that I need to deal with in the future. But anyways, let's see. We need to get out of this. I got a bunch of stuff we need to go pull up the code. Go use stack Java. Let's see. And then the other thing that I need to go do. Go pull up our lovely skyscraper database. And go pull up the skyscraper map. And then also Google Earth, and I'm going to, or Google Maps, I'm going to do that off screen so then I don't dox myself. And pull up Chicago first before you guys see anything. So it's gonna go straight to where I live right now currently. So, although honestly, you want to come murder me in my sleep, you know, go for it or something like that. You're up to your own decisions there or something. Live your own life. So, all right, let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I know you stable. I don't care about you. All right, cool. You are set there. Honestly, alright, so when it comes to doing the Lego stuff, I've got on the center screen here, which is the one that's streaming right now to YouTube, I've got Stud.io, and so that's the interface that I build the model through. Then on another tab, I got my code here just to do the math for me real quick when I need to go scale the buildings. And then in conjunction with that, on another tab too, is then I have the Google Maps, and then also the skyscraper database. So I got all three of those things, and then also I gotta have the stream chat up and everything like that. So I honestly could really use a fourth screen here. I've got 3 monitors on my desk already, and honestly sometimes it would be nice if I had like a 4th one just above the main one right here, but I think that's asking for too much. Anyways, I will pull the Google Maps over. Yeah, we can pull that right there and bring that there. You can stick that right there. All right. Excuse me. So, anyways, Franklin Center. It's gonna be this tall building right here. I think it's like the 7th tallest in the city. Something like that. Let's see. Don't quote me on that, but tallest buildings in Chicago. Go look at Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is a good source for this kind of thing. Damn it, 6 tallest. Will be the 7th tallest once they finally build the Tribune East Tower. For right now, 6th tallest. That was close. Whatever. Anyways, so 1,007 feet with its spire, 886 feet to the roof height. So I don't remember. It's obviously, since it's been a while since I've streamed. I will show you here. Go run our code here. So whatever you want to do, the way I just got it set up, it's really simple. And honestly, I don't know if I could remember how to write it again right now because I don't code enough. And honestly, if you're a coder and you probably look at my code, you're gonna like have an aneurysm based on it, because I'm not really well taught in coding. But you know, there we go. So right now I'm going to care about the roof height for the building. So you get 886 feet. Go stick that in there, and then got it set up to where like you can do it for height or length, and then I'll just scale it down. So put in the H for the height, and then this one's going to be about 20 bricks. So it's like 19 bricks and then 2 plates. So go stick that over there. And so then we'll pull back up our lovely model here. And so what I like to do whenever I'm building these is that I will take like red bricks like this and then stack them up on each other so that I know how tall a building needs to be. So that is 19 right there. And then I'm going to add a couple red plates. I do red because it's very rare that buildings are just in like a bright red like that. The one exception, actually notably, if you know Chicago at all, is the CNA building, which I have previously built that, but will probably need to be remodeled. And honestly, will look a lot better with the new width and length scaling, because those buildings, honestly, that probably should have been a warning sign to me, is when I was trying to do that, and then there was another one, crap, I forgot the name of it, but it's on, they're all just off of Michigan Avenue, and they just, the width and the length scaling to them just didn't feel right for some reason while I was making them, but I just kind of went on and I was like, yeah, this makes sense, you know, there's nothing wrong with it at all. So, yeah. So that's where we're at with this. So we got 19 bricks, as you can see, comparatively to like all these other models right here. It's gonna be pretty tall, but the Sears Tower is a big chunker. So, all right. So we got that. Oh, yeah, I need to go Google Earth. The nice thing about Google Earth is that you can measure stuff out. And so take the nice little measuring tool and go measure the stuff out. I could attempt to go find databases that have some of this information, and some databases, depending on the buildings, do have the information. Unfortunately, they don't have like a lot of the buildings, they don't have the length and widths to them. So it's like, it's almost a futile effort for me to just constantly try and Google it when I can just do it on Google Earth myself and measure it. So yeah, that's why I resort to this. Yeah, because the database that I use for the heights of the buildings alone, some of the older buildings, they don't have proper architectural heights to the buildings. They just don't know that information. Which, like, if they don't even have the heights to the buildings, like, let alone, like, I'm never going to find, like, the length and width to some of those buildings then, so. It's like a futile effort for me to go about trying to do that, so. The other thing, too, is like, what I like to do with Google Earth is that, while, yes, I try to do mathematically as close as I can to what the building is supposed to be, I also sometimes will take a little bit of artistic liberty when it comes to it. Excuse me. And my music is gone. Do I need to keep this tab open for the music to keep playing? Oh, that's booty. Thank you, YouTube. That seems excessive. Maybe if I downloaded all of that. Interesting. Anyways, I guess I'll just look at. I need more screens. That's all I'm saying. Anyways. I will take an artistic liberty sometimes when it comes to stuff. So, now this one, just the way the satellite image was taken, is a little bit difficult to determine where I need to measure from point to point. And so sometimes you'll have to identify like where certain heights of the buildings are at the same height, so therefore you can get a proper length or width across. Two issues with this building is because obviously it's tiered a little bit, so the top isn't the same length and width as the bottom. The other issue is it's getting covered up by other buildings in the area, but I know for a fact that this corner right here architecturally goes down all the way down to the ground. So I can measure that to that corner right there, and that's 217 feet. So we just go stick that into our program over here on the side. And I'm not going to keep dragging stuff in and out. I'll stream just so I can show you every single thing I'm doing. Let's say it's 6 studs long. Let's see, can I get a different set? Okay. See, that's the beauty of Google Earth is like you get very different satellite images based on stuff sometimes. Like this one's helpful for the this one's actually very good for linked in with this isometric image. So, and the nice thing about it too is that even though it's like angled at a different way, like it's going to be the same, about the same length. It might be a couple like 5 feet off, depending on the image and where I pick the points in order to measure it. But when I get down to the scale, it's like 1 to 1400. 5 feet's not going to matter really for the most part. So like each plate, I think is like something like 30 feet or something. So yeah, so it's like 220 feet, something like that. So that's going to be 6 studs. And then we will go here. Get that. It's about 142. We'll run that. So I'd say about like 6x4 plot. Okay. Let's see here. So I've got 5. Alright, and then 6 would go right there. Really? That's a 6x5 plot that I got for that building? Interesting. Oh, and the other thing that happens then sometimes is, again, the artistic liberty, and I'm not too keen on it having that much space. The other thing too is, with this particular building, excuse me, we got on the street level here. This is all supposed to be one building right here, and so the issue is now that if I want it to be a like 6x4 building on a 6x5 plot, is that it's going to be offset here a little bit. Oh shoot! Wait, no! I'm missing that building. I'm missing that one in the middle right there, right? Okay, no, never mind. We're good. We're good. Yeah, and then I'll have that one in the middle there, and then we'll be all good. And I can do that same design and stick one right in there, and they'll be all good. Never mind. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm overthinking things. Alright. Okay, so I need to build that one first. Let's see. Yeah, I use Google Earth, so oh man, yawning all the time right now. Crazy. I use Google Earth just so I can measure up the buildings like that. And get a good idea for the length and width, but Google Maps actually get like a better 3D image of what it's supposed to look like. So that one's gonna go out to there, and then so was actually I think it'd be better if it's so that's 3 wide. That's all right. So let's make it. We'll make it 5 in length, and then stick it right there. And was that just a parking lot on the other side of it? Oh, this is gonna be perfect. So the Franklin building can stay on the other side too. Okay, easy. Easy. And that's about the same height too. Let's design that like that. And that kind of sinks. Yeah, if I just pull that back in a little bit, that'd be good. Okay. You can do that. Okay. So then we'll do. Oh shoot! Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to look into. But that would look weird with the L. We'll worry about that later. I'm thinking about there's a person on Instagram that makes that's making a model of like Berlin, kind of like the same thing that I'm doing here. They do a different design though for the road grid a little bit. They actually have all of their buildings elevated one plate up, so like there's a bit of a curb and sidewalk. I do like that, and it looks really cool. But also, I was thinking about possibly maybe doing that with my city. But the only issue is that might look a bit weird then with the L, because the L is only one plate. Like there's a plate of space between the rails and then the road. So, and then I don't want to elevate it another plate up, because then it's going to start getting like really high in scale and like not looking proper. Possibly, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Anyways, that's not what we're worried about right now. Oh, you got that. Okay, cool. And then should do. Three and then 2. Sure. You are... What's that? 13? That should be 13 right there. Okay. Clear trans black. There aren't trans black pieces. Cool. God, frick. Alright. Are there trans black single? There are. And then I can do a black 3-piece plate in the middle. And then 2. And then 3. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, and then we'll just do this. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let me just pull out the Google Images again. It's just about the same height as the other one. Yeah. Okay. Easy enough. You could just do that. And then we just put the roof on. Oh, this is spunky. I gotta be honest, I've never listened to any of these songs that are gonna be playing over on the stream right now, so you guys are in for this trip as much as I am. So yeah, I have the, well, I should say, so on Stud.io, these clear black pieces are a lot lighter than what they would look like, so like, unless you're like shining light through them, they're gonna look mostly black, but just like kind of translucent a little bit, like actually stained dark glass. But I do have the black pieces just in between, just in case, just to give it a little bit extra layer. Just as like the core of the building. So as you can see that I've done with the other part of the Franklin Center here. Alright, cool. So we got that all set up. What is this over here? Is this just a parking lot? I think it's just a parking lot. Okay, yeah. Parking lot, do my favorite thing. We get one of these grill pieces out here, just stick that out there, and then yeah, I'll just take a little. Yep, there we go. Parking lot. That's it's simple details right there. It's like, but I'll use these grill pieces on the ground just to more so indicate like kind of like parking lots or alleyways. And it helps to differentiate it from like a main street, and kind of just like it gives I guess a little bit more rough of a feel. Especially when it's like you get down to that small of a scale, like it's hard to kind of indicate the length or the width of a road if it's just like there's a lane difference between like an alleyway and a regular road, you know. So but you get some of these bigger roads right here, like Canal Street. It's got the bus lane down here. I think this is Clinton, if I remember correctly. I think this is Clinton right here. And so the green right here, that's a bike lane. You got Wacker right here with the median down the middle, concrete median. So yep. So you get stuff like that. The street widths, again, that one's a little bit more up to my artistic liberty. Especially a bunch of them in downtown Chicago. It's like some of them are close to being 2 lanes wide. Some of them are more on the 1 lane or a 1 tile width, 2 tiles, 1 tile width. It's up to like my decision on what I want to do with it. So, but yeah. So now we got that in there, and that looks beautiful. That'll provide a nice connection. And so what I'm going to do here is because the architecture between this one and the main tower is like pretty much the same. I'm going to use this kind of similar style in order to build it up. But the beauty of it is that because of that, it should... Yeah, that should all line up too. It should like smoothly gel in and look like the building is attached to the other one. So, I just realized I was doing like a hand motion to like attach the buildings to each other in person, and obviously you guys can't see that, so I'm doing wonderful. Alright, let's see here. We got our 6x4 plot right there. Where we want the building. Okay, hold up. You're on a... You're also on a... Hold on, you're 6x4 plot. Because that's... So it's just going to be the same thing. Haha. Alright. The intro sounded like Beat It for a second. I was very confused as to why that was on the YouTube audio library. Okay, yes. So it's literally just going to be, never mind. It's going to be the same base to the building. Nice. Love that. So I've already just made the basic design. Honestly, I could probably just copy and paste that over and just be lazy about it. This a lot of time I will, especially like with these kind of like boxy skyscrapers right here that are just rectangulars, there we go, I can speak, that are just kind of like rectangles. Either I'll just like do a cookie cutter kind of design like the rest of them and just kind of build them up, or I'll take one building and redress it and then just it's the same thing. It makes my life easy. So let's see here. That one, what did I do for that? So that one is going to be, it's going to be a little bit different though. It's going to be similar, but a little bit different. Okay. Alrighty, we'll see how far we go with this. That one. The other nice thing too is with the Google Maps imaging with the 3D is I can kind of see when buildings have different levels like this, because a lot of the time when I get to buildings that have like setbacks and stuff like that, I won't have numbers on where exactly that building has a setback. However, if I can tell that it's pretty much on par with the height of a different building in the area, and if I can get the height of this building, I can therefore theoretically get a good idea of where that setback is, and then I can measure it out so I can make sure that I'm just like not just totally pulling it out of a hat. So in which case, I know for a fact that building probably does have a set architectural height that I figured out, so I can base it off of that. What's that one? It's going to be about the same height that I start that setback to. That makes sense. Okay. So basically, the whole core of this building right here is going to be the same, just slightly redesigned on the ends here. In which case, we're just going to go do this. I'm just going to cut out all the extra stuff and take what I need. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. There we go. Got that. Perfect. Alright, alright. Okay, so we got that. So the only difference here, at least for... We're gonna get rid of the top here. I'm just gonna put that off to the side right now because I'm not sure how much we're gonna change this up. We're gonna get... Actually, we just really need this right here. Yep, that's what we need. And then let's see, does that... Cool, that does attach itself. My only thought is... Which I think I probably would have planned this is if I made it... Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that I did make these segments, because sometimes, depending on the buildings, especially when it gets to complex segments like this, it gets hard sometimes to make sure the plates interlock properly when I'm trying to put in windows and stuff. And so therefore I will go a little bit lax on the architectural integrity of like the model. If I know that like I can cap it off on the top with a couple plates and like hold it all together. And so like sometimes a core part of the model won't be as stable as I would like it to be, but it doesn't matter because the top of it is. But then when I tear it apart for something like this, I gotta make sure that it's actually stable with the inside. Not that. There we go. Yeah. I just want to make sure. Let's pull up the Google Maps again. I want to do this from the... Well, okay, let's there. There we go. We want to do that from the ground up. Beautiful lobby entrance, by the way, to this building. It's definitely one of my favorite in Chicago. I don't want to click on that. Thank you. Oh, it's got more of a... It's... What is that? That's... what? It's... We'll just leave it as it is. I like it that way better. Alright, so we got 1 through 4, and then I need a 5th layer of this. Alrighty. Yes, hold up. Hold up. Hold on. Ah, shit. I can't do that. Let's see here. Ah, crap, because that's gonna all change based on the window configure. Crap. Alright, I think I might have bit off more than I could chew trying to copy this over. Be sneaky about it. Because I did that because I wanted to change the color for the base too, and it's... Okay, crap. Alright. Let's fix this. Let's see, how can I... Because that's not right either, because that's got... Oh, I really just fucked this whole thing up. It's actually just going to be better if I just take this, if I just take these off, and then modify it. Alright. Alright. So let's see. Oh, it just... Oh! So you just go up the core and just... Oh, okay. Noted. And then you just hold up. As you can tell, I haven't built this model in a while. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I've been doing with it all. So then I just, and then I put a single one right there. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, so we're just gonna put that off to the side right there. Yes. Alright. So now we're gonna stick this in there. And then we'll have to go back through and put in 1x1 plates. Ooh, you are freaking out. Not that bad. Alright. See what I was telling you though about stuff being architecturally stable or not? Is that oh crap. There's okay, hold up. I need to get rid of these ones here first before I do anything. I could just make my life easier and like reinvent the wheel or something, but you know, hey, what's the point in doing that? So you just have okay. The only difference between you and that side is you've got single plates that are supposed to go right there. Okay. And then I've got literally... Okay, hold up. So that's a 3, and that's a 1 right there. So these should be... We need to get... Actually, no. Hold up. So that's a 1 as well? No, that's... let's get rid of all that, actually. Okay, alright, hold up. Reinventing the wheel here. Yes, okay. I'm going to hope and pray that the upper levels are like this, and this is just all kind of fucky-wucky right now because the lower levels were designed differently. I should have just went through and... I don't know why I'm going through so complicated. If those have no significance to the rest of them, they're just in there. I could have just ripped those out instead of rebuilding all of this. I overcomplicate things. Anyways, we're going through this process. So then I would need to put singles right there. And then you go in there, and then in there. Okay. We are now getting somewhere. Hold up. How did you go missing? Oh, you should be another, you didn't get put in. Oops. Okay. You're all good. You're all good. Alright, alright. We're good now. Ta-da! Alright. Put that in. Put that in. Okay. You should all be the same. Boom. Moving on. That was way more complicated than it needed to be. Alright. Come on. There we go. Okay, yeah. Looking good, and that's back in, and that kind of, oh, that is, perfect. Exactly what I want to see. Okay. We'll pull that back out. We'll stick you over there. How do we want to design the upper parts of this building is a good question. Because the issue is trying to do these setbacks without reducing the width, like the just physical volume of the building too much. So I think what we'll end up doing here is that we'll actually just plate the hell out of this, put some more layers. So we'll put a layer of plates on it, maybe like a couple stacks or whatever. And then we'll switch over to this design then. So it gives it an extra added variation. Because I need to help create the feeling of how vertical the building is, and just the setbacks being less extreme than you see on the smaller building. Let's see. Because this one does go in a fair bit at the top here. So that's the reason why it's a little bit more extreme on that. Yeah, see, this like goes up for a decent bit more, and then has another setback. So I say, let's see, based on that, that looks to be equal portions, which that one's probably like 10 plates. So we'll do another 10 plate stack on it. Oh, these are mechanical. Those are probably mechanical floors right there and there. Aha. I could do... Ooh. I would create a little variation. I could do a mechanical floor. Would I put a different color for that? Tempting. Huh. Tempting. I will have to decide on that. I kind of want to, like I did down here, put in like a mechanical floor. Would that look too weird? Okay, so let's see, what is this? That's 10 plates for... This is 7 more bricks. Hold up. So I gotta... let me go check my numbers here real quick. Okay, yeah, that's the roof height. So what do we do? 2, so that's 5 of them times 25. So that's what? Plus the 2 in there, so that's pretty much 10 bricks right there. And then I could do the additional. So you have a full layer on top to build that. You know what? Let's roll with that then. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but let's see here. So then, what do we want to do? We just want to do, tan, do, come on. Boom. Boom. Alright. Let's see here. Because we can't have... And then we put a... middle. We do. So then I want it to. It's 5 of these. Yeah. 4, 5. I don't. I think we'll remove those. Yeah. I don't particularly like how much they stand out. Like, I want something that stands out a little bit to differ it between a regular floor and like mechanical floor, but not that much, so we will axe that. Throw that there. And then we'll go over to our buddy over here. Buddy. Perfect. Yeah, 2x2. Not in stock. Okay, whatever. We'll So that one's gonna be contingent on whether or not we can. Oh man. Oh, that oh. That might have to get redesigned. So the issue here is that these I might be able to acquire them somewhere, but they'll probably be pretty expensive. In which case, then I'm gonna have to redesign the layers that these are in, because the way this transition is designed requires it to be a 2x2. But for now, we'll we will just do this. Drag these off to the side. Alright, so you are a... Okay, cool. Music. Yeah. This thing will not continue playing unless it's got the browser actively open. Nice. Love that. All right. Actually, I don't know if we need that much of a, nope. There, I'm thinking here. I'm looking to get creative. So that. Change of plans. Change of plans. We're scrapping all of this. Everything that I just did, toss out the window. We're gonna modify this over here. And actually, this might have been where my thinking was. That's the bad part. Like if I do something, like if I have a large kind of building complex like this and I don't work on it for a while, it's like I have to try and piece back together what my mind was thinking back through time. What I'm thinking is that we okay. What I'm thinking is we take this building core right here and then we actually, instead of not one, but then two, which that's going to create really... Alright, we're going to see how this goes. Okay. Which then really, I don't actually need this complex thing. We need, let's see. Alright, hold up. You might be able to hear a train outside. Okay. I'll give it to YouTube. These are pretty nice beats. Okay. We need okay. The issue is actually, hold up. Hold up. Getting ideas. which then we can keep with more of the building's continuity. I don't like how that's... We'll, just change this to tan. We'll change these to tan. That'll be fine. It'll be appearance enough. I could... Actually... What about this? Go down the street level, look up, tell me what you see. I see building. We'll go with tan on these for now. That's always the issue, is like I want to hide this corner if I can somehow, but there's no good way of doing it. Like making it come out just a little bit. Actually, could I do a 3 wide? Oh, hold up. Ooh. Haha. Okay, hold up. I would need... Gonna need a Technic. Where are the Technic? I don't... Okay, cool. Need one of those. We can just do a blue one, it doesn't matter. These are popular. All over the place. I could probably just grab these at home somewhere. Okay. Go back to plate. It doesn't sit flush. Are you serious? Oh, that's annoying. Alright. Oh, I can't do that. Panels. The issue with coming up with solutions like this is because they become expensive because you're trying to get plates that are usually not as readily available. Brackets. They're not as... Okay. Then how do I get you on is the question. Alright, hold up. But I could do something like, what, I put something like you on? Which then also they don't stick out as much, but enough to where it's different. Ooh. Honestly, I should probably play around with those a little bit more to try and layer that. I might have to go back and redo that one at some point. Mess around with these some more. So what I can do then is... Oh shit, I can't because that's gonna... No, I can't. No. No. We're good. So I go with that. Let's see here. Plate? 2x4. Okay. No, it's not. God, frick, is it not? Oh wait, no, hold up. That's just, never mind. Alright, perfect. And then, so we have one of these on either side. And then we can layer that with a couple plates. And then you can layer that on top. Perfect. And it creates a little bit of a gap, but not as severe as it would be. Which I'm fine with. All right. And then we just stick a... Perfect. So we just need to get the bottom layer of this. So we just stick that on. I stick that on top there. then later, so we could do a couple layers of that. And then let's actually hold on. I need to go look at something real quick. Sorry, I was looking at some, looking at the Lego Empire State, like the actual Lego set. Because it's got some similar techniques and stuff that I'm using right now. I was comparing what that looks like to this. So then now we can do... can mess with you. Except we don't need this. We just need to do... Alright. Take this out. Put that up. Alright. Alright. Well, you know what? We'll place you on top of there and then you'll be fine. Alright. Oh, that is nice. Just seeing that transition between... I would honestly want something almost even a little bit of a thinner transition between these two, but that's quite alright. I think it's a lot better than what it was going to be. I am really digging that. Alright. We'll drag that over there. Let's see how we're working on with the heights. Well, actually, we need to add an additional one because it's got the... So what, we've got 8 plates left. think we could probably add actually an additional third section in there. So we're gonna do this. Oh, music. Yeah. So that'll be 5 plates, and then we get the. That'll be good because they do look pretty similar on their Oh, that is really sick. Loving this model a million times better than the last one. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. Now the only issue is that I need to somehow get that to look like this. So really, I think I'll just do another ooh. Well, these are all interconnected right here. This has a 2x4 running through, so this is a really stable core right here. These, however, are not. They're separated. I don't particularly like that. So we probably... Okay, alright. I think I got an idea on how we're gonna do this. We'll do that. Do that. Good. Okay. And then do our favorite thing here. This 10. Perfect. I don't even want to know how many pieces this thing is. Yeah, that seems about right. 419. That is a lot more complex than the last model. Oh, man. Did I run out of music? Oh, wait, no. Next page. Cool. Cool. I did not run out of music. Alright, so. Next step is that, let's see. We're at the 19 bricks and 2 plate site, so that's pretty much exactly 886 feet. That's beautiful. Love that. It's interesting I decided to go with this model right now. When I first did this section of the city, when I was doing like this base plate that contained it, I like held that one off last because I felt like it's going to be really complex and I just didn't want to do it. And this time, like, I've wanted to do it because it is complex, but it has come absolutely beautiful. Like, but this section right here with those crap, what are these called again? The brackets, yes. With the brackets there, just align just a little bit of reduction in the length and the width, but like still giving that scale, like just like the tiny bit that it does, it's like perfect. So anyways, we need to figure out how high these spires are going to be. So 121 feet. That's going to be 8 plates high. Noted. And do I have anything that's... Do I have anything that's going to... I think I'm gonna have to change these out, actually. These are gonna have to go. What do I have to do? Do you come in tan? You do not come in tan. What do you come in that you like? Gray? I can do that. You look to be pretty white. We'll go with. Actually, we'll switch those to white. Because you do come in white too. Bar. Let's see. Let me take that off. Stick that in, let's see. I think we're going to go with I think we're gonna go with that instead. It's a little bit taller than the height, but the three, like if I did that, even if I added, actually. Let's bring you over, and that's the other thing I like to do is I can throw one of those on and so I could just like I don't know how much you're... It is barely in there. Versus you're even being planted in that is kind of like... You're a little bit too tall. Yeah. Is there anything in between that I can get away with? Probably not. Oh? Maybe actually if I tried the antenna, hold up. That's definitely too much. Oh, that's way too much. I'm gonna do one of these giant ones. Like that would be, shit, that would probably be like 250, 300 feet. That'd be freaking ridiculous. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Come time if I've ever built this model, if I need to like super glue it or something, I guess I can. Alright. This is summer in Colombia, apparently. Oh, man. Let's get something else. Summer of 1984. Sounds like a discount summer of 69. Alright. 421 parts. I need you to stick right in there. There we go. It's perfect. So it should, sightline wise, which is good, what we're looking at right now is that the roof height should be lower. This part should be lower than this part of 311 South Wacker, but the antenna should be above it. That all looks good. So I think I most definitely will modify that to be more in line with that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm happy with how that one came out though too. That is, I don't even want to know how many parts are in this one little block though right now. Let's see. Minus probably a good like 30 because of the base plates and stuff. So maybe 50. We'll go 50 with that. I'd say there's about 800. There's probably about 800 parts between these three buildings right here. That's a lot. that is a lot. So. Alrighty. Well, we got the Franklin Center done. It took me long enough. Let's see, what else is in this area that I particularly want to... Oh, do we got a... Oh, we can do those two. Can we? Let's see. You're, oh, you'd be... Huh? Oh, yes. Football. We can build the football. Let's see, there's that one. Oh yeah, and there's also... Crap, I forgot the name of that one too. Is it the UBS? Yeah, okay, that is the UBS tower. So let's see, we got the UBS tower, we got 1 South Wacker. 71 South Wacker, I forgot your name. What are you? 111 South Wacker. You got the Northern Trust building. That one I already built. I already built the Northern, yeah. Here, let's see. Yeah, unfortunately you're a little bit more on that side when it comes to things. Okay. Think, we will go cracking on with 71 South Wacker and then the, 111. Right? 111? Yeah. So, alright, so 111 South Wacker. I think these ones are pretty much the same height, yeah. 679, 681. So, let's get cracking on with it. Let's see here. Okay, so the oh. Let's see. So, 71 South Florida. Oh yeah, Hyatt Center. There we go. Genius. I forgot about that. Yes, called the Hyatt Center. Football looking thing here. Where is? Yeah, this one. This one was very easy last time when I had to build it because it fit perfectly for like I forgot what they're called, but if you ever done Legos and you know like those kind of curved pieces that attach to plates, it's like the perfect length for that. Fortunately, I don't know if that's going to hold true this time, but we will see. If I come on thingy, let's go. Yeah, okay, 335. Alright, so it's 9. It should fit the whole block. Like, yeah, these are 9 across. Yep. It's going to fit the whole damn thing. And, I don't know what it's going to be. Yeah, 144? Maybe? Let me see if I can get a better idea. Yeah, it's gonna be about 140 feet across. 144. Let's see. And that's gonna be about 4. Okay. So let's see. So we got 4 right here. This one's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have to. This one will be a little bit elevated on the platform, depending. Oh, I forgot this one though. This is it's got the crap. This just makes things even more complicated. That part's for that's probably 5, and then you got the let's see here. Okay. That's like 210. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Cool. How it's God. Alright, hold up. $180. This might be something where we kind of set ourselves up for success next time and leave this for a different stream. So that's 5. So you're about 5, and then you're like 5.6. These are 11. Gosh, jeez. I would say you're definitely 5. So then... Okay, we'll definitely have... Definitely gonna have this alleyway running down the middle here. So the Hyatt Center is probably going to be it might overlap a little bit onto it. I might build out like a window side to that bottom, because it's that bottom part, this part area right here for the platform that's cuts out. That will not making my life easy. Okay. The other issue is trying to figure out you. So I said you were. So you're going to be about 4. So that's going to be like the 1.5, and you're going to be, sorry, so you're definitely 4 wide. At its widest. Time to figure out how we're going to build this. I think I'm going to do a little bit of planning right now. We'll just put that down for reference. Yeah, nope, I don't want to. I don't know what color I want for this one yet. Medium blue? Do I want to do the light blue? I'm not sure. Alright, you're medium blue. You're a good color. You're a good color in the renderings. Slope curved plates. Somehow has to make something that's nice and curved for like 9 blocks. That if we started in like that, but yeah, let's see. You do the job. thought I have it designed on the other one. Hold up. Let's, I think it's B2. Should have it. Okay. So I had it at almost the full width. It just needs to be wider. So right now you're about like 2. I need to. You just need to be spaced out a bit and then have it filled in the middle. That makes sense. You actually, this model might be salvageable. Depending on. I feel like this one here might be salvageable. If it looks like its dimensions might be intact. For reference though, this is the old Franklin Center design right here. That and that. So as you can tell, a lot different. Also, just general thing, as you can tell from a bunch of the other buildings, I'm using a lot more translucent plates this time. I feel like it's just better design, gives it a little bit more of a actually kind of skyscraper-y, glassy feel to them. So I've transitioned to doing that more often than not, if I can. But yes, it's... Oh, this design looks a million times better. Actually, the Franklin Center wasn't too off. You were on a 5x3 plot instead of 6x4. Yeah, close. Close. This one was off though. Definitely a lot better than what it was. What's the width look like if I stick one of you in the middle here? That actually... Actually, that kind of does work. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we'll do like a single brick width core running down like 7 bricks across. And we'll have the main core in here with like these, or at least along like maybe the 5 middle ones. And we'll have like another plated section right here, and so then we'll have plates that build out that connect this whole thing right here. And then additional to that, we can have another of these snot blocks sticking out. So then we can still have like, no, I don't want lower lacquer, I want upper lacquer. Come on, give me. There you go. So we can still have like this little divot in here. I'm thinking that's what we go with. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get this thing in like a trans light blue or something like that. Let me... What colors? Yeah, the translate. And if I do, it's gonna be hella expensive. Yeah, no, it's... it's always like, yeah, no, you're not doing this. Yeah, I don't. There's no way we're gonna be able to get it in any kind of like transparent. No. There's no way we get it in any kind of like transparent color or anything. What do you even do? Trans dark blue, but just we'll do trans clear to see if that even will translate blue. Is there not a so, okay, there we go. Yeah, you can't even get it in clear. Like if you can't get it in clear, like, or if it's popping up with the check issues thing right here, that's not a good sign. So this is probably going to be one of our buildings that we don't have much like glassy texture, and sometimes I will do that with buildings, like 311 South Wacker, for the purposes of getting the shape of the building. It's more distinctive just to get that shape and forget about trying to make sure there's like windows in it and stuff like that. When it comes to the Franklin Center, part of getting its shape is trying to make sure that you get those kind of like vertical column feels and getting those windows in there. So that's why that's designed like that, and some of these other buildings are. And others, sometimes it's more of a combination of their shape in the windows, and sometimes it's just we need to focus on the shape. So, I think that's a good plan of attack, though, when it comes to this. So, I'm going to stop it right there, though, so thank you for any of you that have decided to come entertain yourself with the random stream today, and I might do some more of these here and there and everywhere, so I was gonna say out on the lookout for that kind of stuff. But hope y'all have a good day, and thank you for stopping by.